Hey, what y'all think the worst ass whooping y'all ever got? What y'all think that was?
Ooh, I remember mine. Mine was in fifth grade.
Hey, D-White came off top.
I remember mine.
D-White was getting thrashed, boy.
Fifth grade, yeah.
God.
Pause.
I told this girl to suck my boy, my mom killed my ass when I got
You're
home.
gonna have to cut that up.
You could say suck my wing.
I said to suck my thing and
My thing.
How did you?
and I got my ass
What
whooped.
led up to this?
So we were doing truth or dare like the whole lunch, like with me and my friends.
Hey, first of all, shout out to elementary school real quick, D-White.
Winbrook.
Yeah. Winbrook
Shout out to all
Elementary
the
Thing School.
Wolverines out
Yes,
there.
we are mighty Wolverines marching to the beat.
I don't even remember that.
That's crazy,
Bruh, I know the Spanish
That's
Creed.
crazy.
I know all that.
Yo, that's
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
He said that.
You different.
I'm sorry, D-White. All right, you got it.
Nah, you different. Nah, but we was playing truth or dare. We was leaving lunch actually, so you had to follow a line and shit. You had to do the line. So I'm in the back, right, and the girl that they dared me to say it to, everyone knew she had a crush on me, so they knew she wouldn't say nothing. So they was like, "Yeah, dare her to say," So I was like, "All right, shit, I ain't scared. Fuck." I'm finna win this truth or dare. So I said it.
Man.
I said it, the whole class had turned around like, like type shit.
You said it in the middle of a class?
No, we was walking back to the class
Okay,
from
okay.
lunch. And there was no teacher around, so it was like, shit, it was the perfect time to say it. But when we got back, the girl who I told didn't even snitch. It was another girl that snitched. I'm not going to say the name, but it was another girl that snitched.
That's usually how I go in elementary school.
So she probably had a crush on me too. That's probably
Yeah.
why she snitched.
Exactly.
And then when you got home,
But when I got, no, matter of fact, before I even got home, they said, call your parents and tell them what you said.
shit,
That was the worst. Bro, that was
Where you have to repeat it?
I was sobbing on the phone.
Hey, that was me a couple times at elementary school, boy.
I was sobbing, bro. And like when I said that, she said, "Don't worry, we gonna handle it when we get home."
Ooh. Hey, when mama is calm,
I said, man, I got home and went straight to sleep because I already knew what was gonna happen.
you gonna go to sleep.
that be the shit though. When you know you finna get your ass whooped, niggas finna go to sleep, lock themselves in the bathroom. Y'all ain't never tried that.
I go home prepared for I put on like 5 underwears.
Hey,
But your parents that make you take everything off.
Heck
Straight
no.
down to the underwear.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
What
To
was
the
your worst
underwear.
ass?
all we
What was
can
your worst
have on his
ass
underwear.
Bro.
What's your
Okay,
worst
have
ass
on
whooping?
All right, let me tell y'all. Look, John, I probably got the most whoopings out of me, my brother, and my sister. Bro, after 12, I used to get a whooping, wipe off my tears, and beat on my chest. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Like my little brother be like, yeah.
Like, yeah, you that nigga.
But my worst whooping, bro, had to been like,
What the fuck, bro?
yeah, that's why, all right. I don't
Like King Kong or something.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
King Kong.
It was mind over matter with me with whoopings, bro. Mind over matter. I was a strong kid. Nah. So I think, but
So that shit ain't never hurt.
Nigga, what was the worst ass
yes,
whooping?
I can't think
You
of
gotta
one,
single
bro.
one
I
out.
have so many. Like
You ain't had
I really didn't have that many,
you can't
but
call out one.
worst whooping. Like, hold on, let me see. Like,
What you won?
ooh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I got a story though. So
Talk about it.
ooh, one whooping, bro. My brother and I, all right, we were told to clean our room. We didn't clean our room, so my mom came up there after the 3rd time, like, clean your room. And I would say that would be the worst whooping. I don't want to get into too many details because it got pretty crazy. Not like super crazy, but like I was hiding under the bed. My mom got a broom and was like, "Get from under the bed." Hey, look, bro. See, I be laughing when I don't know why I'm laughing. Like I told y'all, I beat on my chest after whooping. I'm dodging the broom. I'm grabbing the broom and shit. I'm grabbing the broom. So yeah, that was probably the worst one, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That fucking beat the chest
That
is
was
ridiculous.
crazy. Hey,
Animal.
hey, how
I
about
am an
yours
animal.
though?
Okay, my worst ass whooping. I think I was probably like 11 or 12, and I was at church one day, and so my church was big. We had like upstairs and downstairs. Oh Lord! And so I don't know what I was dangling, But I was like dangling. I was like
What?
dangling some shit like over the
Like some keys
over
or
the
something?
little.
over the stick, like over the balcony type shit. And I think I dropped that shit, and my mama saw, and she on the other side of the church. I'm sitting by myself with one of my friends.
Yeah.
Nigga, when I got home, nigga, she unleashed hell on my ass. I'm talking about I got whooped all day.
Bro, you know what about whoopings, bro?
I got like 3.
That, to me,
That
I
day.
wouldn't even whoop you for that. You just dropped something.
But I was dangling that shit the whole time.
You was
Like,
just
the
a
whole-
kid, like
during the
la
whole
di da di
service.
da.
But you
I
at
was
church
like
though,
11,
Derek. You're
though.
not supposed to be
I was probably like 11 or-
lottie-dotty.
Like you could have been
11 or
playing.
12.
You're not supposed to be lottie-dotty at church.
I mean, you could have. I feel that. You do got to check yourself, especially because your parent. All our parents
the
got
last place
images
they wanna
to
be
uphold.
embarrassed, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I understand.
yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
but
embarrass your parents.
I really don't. Yeah,
Embarrass yourself. To
it'll
the church
take a
family?
lot for my son to embarrass me.
To the
Like,
church family.
yeah. And
me
church
ask you
is
this,
pretty,
though.
huh?
No. Go ahead. Church is what?
Church is very serious. Like people. That's a community, a family.
Sacred place.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
But you a young father though.
Yeah,
You ever thought about how you plan on disciplining your son?
yeah.
Plan on whipping, stern talking tools.
I think I want to try like it's a lot of I think over time like you learn better ways of getting through to your child because that's what discipline is supposed to be, right? Like you learning from your mistakes, you learning not to do something. So I think like my girl got a lot of 5 ways of she's a little bit more patient, so I kind of learned from her. But I would rather like talk to my son unless he out here wilding like or disrespecting us, like calling me out my name or something where I have to like you really trying me, bro. But I don't ever see him to get to that point. You know, I think kids need talking to. Like whoopings was straight, but it didn't change the habits until I was ready to change the habits. You know.
So you don't believe in spirit of rod, sport a child. You
Wait,
don't believe in that.
spirit of rise with a child?
Spirit of rod, sport a child.
Nah,
For sure.
cause
You think if you lecture, you kind of explain what they did wrong. That's
and sometimes you get a lecture, but you still get a whooping.
Yeah.
But it's understanding behind it. It's not just like, Dad, you bullied me because I did something wrong. But let me tell you why it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or I think punishment was way worse than whoopings, John. Would y'all agree or disagree?
To a certain extent.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Punishments
'Cause-
is probably worse than whippings. I think you're right.
I say to a certain extent because it depends on what the punishment is. If they say you can't play the game, nigga, I'm gonna go outside.
Oh God! Oh God!
Bro, that shit funny, bro.
What?
That shit made me think about someone. You said something about some punishment. Y'all niggas ever punish yourself?
What you mean? Whoa! Whoa! Nah, I'm talking to you. What you mean? Like
One time I had did some shit, but my parents, they didn't really trip how I thought they was.
okay,
So I took the game away from myself.
that's pretty fire, bruh.
I ain't gonna count. I did. But what happened was I was coming back from baseball practice one day, and I was playing around in the car, and I made my brother crash.
Shit.
And they ain't really trip when I got home because I don't think my brother explained the full story.
Okay. Being a real one, protecting little bro.
He was definitely a real one.
Yeah.
But nigga, I punished myself for a couple of weeks, so I put the PlayStation outside their door. And just set it up.
Hey, they knew something was off when you did that. Hey, no, I feel like that's commendable though, bro. For like a young kid to do that, your conscience is pretty damn solid.
I just knew I was going to get my ass whooped though.
Oh, that's why you was trying to. This man was trying to bargain.
He was trying to ease it.
Yo, he was trying to negotiate before the
We said
talk.
maybe they won't do it.
Hey, John is doing so good. He's learning.
So
Nah, this man is a genius, dog.
calculated.
He very
I always been that way.
okay. Yo, that's crazy. That's
funny.
crazy.
For sure. Hey, jump into it though. First topic. YG. Seen a little story come out. YG, he's celebrating his birthday, and he's giving his fans the chance to pay $1,000 to have a meet and greet dinner with him before his show. I think this is a good move. And before y'all answer though, 5-star 3-course meal, right? Open bar. You get your photo with YG. Gentlemen clubs, waitresses. So you getting strippers.
Oh, I
pretty
ain't see
much,
that part, John.
for $1,000.
I ain't see that
Y'all
part.
fucking with it?
What you think, D White? What? Now let's just paint it like it's your favorite artist. By the way, it's Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
It's Khalifa.
I mean, that's different, but it's YG. It's not Wiz Khalifa.
I feel you.
Is that a good move though?
Yes.
I mean, for his fans, yeah.
That's financially.
I was about to say if he needs money, that's definitely a good move because I know a lot of people are gonna do it.
I don't think YG down bad.
Nah, I don't think so either. But
whoever's
Personally-
on his marketing team, behind the business,
that
is
management
very,
team
is very, very
they went
smart.
crazy.
They're taking it to a different level with that right there.
Y'all heard when Chris Brown had did the
Mm-hmm.
same thing like with the meet and greet, charging $1,000 for like the intimate photos. You know what I'm saying?
He
was
had
hugging
women
up
on
them.
his lap. Man, I know that made their for sure.
That's a hell of a. Man, he made off like a thief. $1,000 just for a little hug. You feel me? Let them get close for what? 10, 30 seconds. You know?
He offering a lot though. YG
hit a lick.
YG offering a lot.
Yeah,
though,
I would
now
say
you
that.
said that.
YG is
He
kind
offering a
of
lot.
See, but this is my thing with the YG thing, right? So you're allowing your fans to sit down and have dinner with you before the concert, right? Mm-hmm. And so let's say you go to a city, and it's 100 people that buy dinner. Is he having dinner? How do you have dinner with 100 people? You're not going. Are you going to have a conversation with all 100? So it's like, that's where it really get tricky. It's like, it's
How
a great
long is
idea for YG, but I think from the fan perspective, they probably is finna get finessed. Just being real, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like if it's 100 to
You only got
1,000
so much
people,
time.
how many? YG not eating multiple times.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? He not sitting at the table with everybody. You know what I'm saying? At best, you gonna be in the room with them.
Yeah.
And then they gonna call you up, stand in line for your little picture, and But again, good move.
What's a good
Definitely.
move on YG part?
because fans like you thinking about it from I don't think diehard fans are gonna thinking about it like that, but that's a great
But
way
it's
to
probably
think
gonna
about it.
happen like that though.
Yeah, exactly like that.
They definitely
Like you're not about to sit at a table like we're conversing right now. And YG's just right there. How's your life, man? How'd you grow up, man? I love you. No, it's not about to be like that.
For sure. So y'all boys ready to mix it up?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Mix it up. Devo, you ready? You ready, Devo? For sure.
Come on.
For sure. Come on, Debo.
All right, so we have a special guest joining us right now. We got Debo coming to the Legend Line podcast. Let's give Devo a round of applause. Yeah, Devo. Hey, John, which one is the applause button? Come on, DJ. Oh, but you probably got better. But are you gonna sit down? Are you gonna stay with us?
No. I gotta go.
No, I say you stay with us. No, stay. Nigga, stay with us. We need this shit. Hey,
That's good.
I thought you was about to leave.
For sure.
We got a special guest in the building.
You mind switching seats?
Yeah.
For sure.
You're all funny as fuck.
For sure. Welcome to Legend Line, Debo.
What's popping?
What's popping? What's popping? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How y'all feeling?
Feeling great.
Definitely. What? Oh, my bad, big dog.
Are you sure?
My bad. Definitely appreciate you sitting down with us. So just to kind of introduce you to the viewers, I want you to kind of get into your backstory, let everybody know, what you got going on, where they can find you at. Get into it.
Okay, so I am a travel nurse and business owner. I sell, I won't say I sell. I help nursing students excel and pass nursing school with nursing student resources. And and yeah, that's really what I'm doing right now. I'm just helping nursing students and living life. I feel like we just get so into the 9-to-5 bustle that we don't live life. So that's awesome what I'm doing.
Most definitely. So, don't you got a book?
No,
People are bestseller author.
No. I don't have a book.
New York Times.
No, I gotta clarify that. I don't have a book.
New York bestseller.
I sell notebooks. So like,
Okay.
for nursing students, there's certain things you need to study and pass nursing school. So I created a notebook that basically simplified everything and allowed you to take notes easier, essentially. So that's what I saw. So those are like the best sellers. The ones that most nursing students come to my website for are definitely the nursing school notebooks, which just helps you focus on like pathophysiology and pharmacology and just notes in general. So yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
That's smooth.
For sure. And
Help y'all get
Instagram.
4.0s.
Instagram.
Oh yeah, you got to. Oh, Instagram.
And the website, too.
And the website.
For
I didn't
sure.
even say the
So
name
they
of
can go
my
cop that.
business. Okay, so website nursingschooljewels.com, Instagram nursingschooljewels.com. You can find me on Amazon, Etsy, Fair, Facebook, Instagram. Nursing School Jewels is like the name that's on everywhere. Luckily, no one has that name, so I was able to claim it on pretty much every platform.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I go tap in with Big Debo.
For sure.
Her name Debo, but she come in peace.
Right, facts.
She come in peace.
Not
y'all.
like
The
Friday.
name intimidating, but
I'm nowhere near that. I'm nowhere near that at all.
come in peace for sure. So now that we got that out the way,
Yeah.
what we talking about? What we talking about?
Shit, we want to talk about. I think I got a question. Shout out to my boy John for the
John Lou.
Before the question, I figured it's a good time to ask. So, and this is a question for you as well. When y'all approaching a female, what is the better option? Getting their number or getting their social media? And for you, Debo, what you prefer a man to ask? For your number or your social media?
Nah. That's a great question, but I want Debo to clarify.
It's a difference.
You know, if you get that number versus you getting that social media, what
Facts.
does that really
It's
mean?
definitely.
So I'm gonna say, give me the telly. I don't want the socials. For
sure.
I need the direct line.
That was
Direct line.
Okay.
Direct line.
that was pretty much it.
Yeah, that was pretty
That was
straightforward.
pretty
Which y'all want,
straightforward,
though?
I'm in agreement, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like if a female gives you her Instagram, that says a lot. Like,
What does it say?
it says that. I mean, there still may be hope, depending on.
Damn, not hope. That's crazy.
You feel me?
This shit over.
You feel me? Different time, different circumstances. Anything is possible.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
I'm just not gonna. I mean, you never know. You never know. But I mean, if
Things
she
can
gives
change. Things can change.
things can change.
Yeah.
You never know. You
Yeah.
can see him in a different setting.
Exactly.
The energy be a little different. You
Exactly.
get to see a different side of dude. But if you're giving him your Instagram in the grocery store, I think that says a lot, bro.
Yeah, that's clear.
This
That's
what
a
I'll
clear
give-
statement.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what I give on both sides though. On the Instagram or the social media, don't you see how a person living? Like actually,
What you mean?
like you know what I'm saying on their day to day.
Hey, time out though. John just told me everything inside.
On their day to day, don't you see how a person living on Instagram?
funny.
No, I feel like Instagram is fake.
I'm glad we was in agreement. Talk to us, Debo.
No, Instagram is fake. Everybody's feeding you what they want you to
Yeah,
see.
but what
so
I'm saying is like, yeah.
I feel like that's not a good reference point.
But when you had a number,
When you have their
what are you
number-
seeing from them?
I feel like when you have their number, it's a little just more personal. One is personal. One is like, okay, yeah, you only have my Instagram and leave it at that. Don't even take it past that.
And with a
Unless-
So basically, what you're saying is that if you give a dude your Instagram, you really not interested in him.
facts. That's
Okay.
exactly. I feel like that's
So
what most.
wait, break it down fully. So tell if you give a dude the telly,
Yeah.
versus you give the dude the IGs or the socials, what does that mean?
If you give a dude, this is my personal perspective. I don't want to make it seem like every female is like that, but
Yeah.
if I give you my Instagram, that's me being nice and not trying to. I feel like today's age, some men are just really aggressive, and you don't know how they're going to react. So you have to give them
hear
something.
that a lot.
Like somebody might just react just really bad, and you're like, okay, let me just give this man something so I can at least make it home. That's sad to say, but I feel like that's
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's just the ramp. That's just how the world is now. You're not trying to upset nobody. You're just trying to keep it cordial. So I'm gonna just give you the Instagram. But if somebody really, really fucks with you, they're just gonna give you their number.
for sure.
Yeah.
Potential
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
And I think energy says a lot. Like D-White, going back to what you said about seeing the pictures, I think that's pretty shallow because
Well, I wasn't talking about pictures. I was talking about stories. Like you know how people post on theirs.
Okay.
Not us. But
I
I'm
guess
saying
I
like.
can- I guess I can
But I'm
understand
saying
that.
like because we don't really post in our stories like that. But I'm saying people that post their whole lives. People do that. Like they post.
that's a
everywhere
red
they
flag
go.
in itself. I probably would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That you know,
But to make my point, if you're looking at
I agree
pictures
with everyone. Though I agree with everyone. The phone
or
is the best
stories,
option.
like like getting to know somebody is deeper than the physical attraction. So Shawty give you the numbers like
she's giving you an entrance into maybe getting to have like a real discussion.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah,
and that's where you see if you really like a person rather than just
because a lot of times girls will get an Instagram just for a like. They'll be like, "Oh, this will be or extra follower."
You just a follower.
Damn,
I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna.
I'm not they thinking like that?
No, I don't think so.
Look, I thought it was
some females.
I don't think I'm not a big Instagram person,
like
so
that.
I don't care about a follow or a like. So that's just me being nice. So,
okay,
but you don't have no friend that never did that to the dude, like. You know, I know you had a friend that like
I know exactly who you
followers.
talking about. I know exactly who you talking about.
I ain't talking about no person. I'm
thinking about somebody, but I mean, yeah, of course, every girl is different. Every girl is different.
Okay.
Yeah, facts. Okay, I'll give you that. Okay.
Wow.
I always look at that shit like, you know, if a chick give you the Instagram, she basically saying like, you know, you can look at me, you know, but if you ain't getting a number, like it ain't, you can't get in contact with me.
True. Facts. Yeah.
Because what you gonna do next? DM her? That's the same thing you was doing in the grocery store.
And sit on motherfucking.
To be honest,
Yeah.
you know?
to be honest, and you
What
think
is it,
about
red,
it,
unread.
Yeah.
and you think about it, most of the time when you know people are dating and they do get someone's number, they eventually get their Instagram through the number anyway. So it's like, you know,
because Instagram will. You talking about like what Instagram?
like you know, if they texting back and forth, eventually like one of them gonna ask, "Hey, what's your Instagram?" Or "Hey," you know what I'm saying? If they dating or talking or whatever.
True.
Nah, that's true.
You
Eventually, it's
definitely
gonna
get to
happen.
that point. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
It's natural.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Let me ask you this though. It's a question really just for Debo. Are you like kind of up to date on like Blueface and Krishan? You keep up with that?
I try my best not to dive too much into social media, but unfortunately, I'm addicted to Twitter, so I do be seeing a lot of what they got going on. I'm not gonna lie, I see a lot. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own preferences, so I can't talk shit or talk smack. Everybody has their own preferences and what they want in a relationship, but it's different. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen it. It's different. It's very, very. It's a different perspective on how a relationship can be. I mean, if they're both happy, it's like that's none of my business.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a big fact. I seen something recently though. Chris Brown, he got into like a little back and forth with Blueface.
Oh, I thought you were about to say with the woman.
No.
She beating stuff by herself.
Time. He not doing. Oh, I thought you were saying.
What's up, dude?
And Chris Brown was saying that, you know, he was pretty much asking like, you know, why y'all still hating me for a mistake I made when I was 17 years old. And he was saying that I'm 33 now. I'm tired of y'all running with a narrative. You know, while Blueface and Krishan, they beating the fuck out of each other in front of the world. And that's okay. It's entertainment. So like, I want to know what you think about that, Debo. Like, if a man makes a mistake, you know, at the age of 17, you know what I'm saying? He 33 now, 16 years later.
Definitely got to let that go.
You got to let it.
I feel like, I'm not going to lie. I'm a big Rihanna fan. But even when it happened, I didn't stop listening to Chris Brown music because I'm not in their relationship. But I'm not trying to downplay women and, you know, domestic violence, but I feel like I'm not in a relationship. She forgave him. He didn't beat my ass, so I'm just finna
hashtag he didn't beat my ass.
He
didn't beat my ass.
I'm just gonna I don't want to I don't know. I've been just really careful about inserting myself in people's business. If that person is fine with it, so be it. As long as I'm not affected, I'm not finna hold no major judgment to it. So when it happened, I was completely over it. I was still, you know, jamming Chris Brown because before Rihanna, I was a Chris Brown fan. I'm a fan of both people. So
you saying with like physical assault?
It's not right. It's not right. I will say it's not right. But are we gonna hold that against him for 17 years?
I respect that opinion.
I got a curveball though.
What?
She answered that shit great.
Are you about to?
What? She media trained down there.
Oh God! Oh God!
That's
a media train.
God.
Funny as fuck. That was funny. I
want to know with sexual assault. How you look at it with sexual assault?
That's next level.
I knew you was going there, John. I knew John was going there.
I don't want to say that because they're both bad. They're both bad. They're both like just very, very bad. Okay, you know what?
It's levels though.
It's levels, but
it's
I'm gonna say this too because when I heard about the incident and I'm not trying to be, like I said, I'm not trying to be in Rihanna and Chris Brown business, but when I heard about the incident, I heard that she was swinging on him too. So if it's like y'all are both in a fight and if you physically hit him and y'all are just like in a fight, I feel like that's just completely different from somebody
abusing,
like just sitting there taking that shit. So it's like, I mean, it's bad either way, but I just feel like that was just a major thing. It's like if you're over here instigating a fight, I mean, it's not right, but you shouldn't be doing that shit either. But with sexual abuse, it's
different.
That's different.
Yeah. Can he come back from it? 16 years later, a guy sexually assaults a woman. I mean,
that's a hard one.
He could rape her. It could be sodomy.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one just because of, I guess, today's time. That's a hard one.
I'm throwing a book at your ass.
I got an opinion on that.
Ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you are? What you saying? You throwing a book?
You throwing a book.
It's a wrap, bro. Like I say, bro, it's some acts that you cannot come back from, bro. Straight up.
So okay, so but no,
you're definitely. I definitely agree.
On your jacket,
but
it's a wrap.
No, I get that. But what about? So there's no redemption. There's no him having a career. I mean, after doing some shit like that, yeah, I get it. I guess I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
With sexual assault, I think it's over with.
Sexual assault, so that means their whole career is over with. I mean, you doing something like that that makes sense. I get what you're saying. That's true.
Because everybody has an opinion, but I don't think you should be canceled out of like. I see what you're saying. If you're famous, you definitely might not be famous anymore. But I think certain people may be able to forgive you. Now the masses, everybody's gonna have an opinion. Yeah. Most people don't even formulate their own opinion. They see other opinions and they don't even know how to feel. But like, I think as you mature and as life goes on, like Chris Brown should be forgiven. Now I do agree with you because it's some stuff like if you're a grown man and you're dealing with like little children, I think that's wild.
That's wild.
I think
that's too far.
Huh?
Or elderly women.
Wait, what?
Like, wait, no, what you saying?
Wait.
With children.
Wait, molesting elderly women.
Yeah.
If you assaulting like children, is that what you?
And you're an adult,
right? Or elderly women, like
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like somebody who, I see what you're saying, John. Yeah. Definitely, but I think everybody can be forgiven. I think some people just may not be open to forgiving certain things, and that's subjective, and that's okay. True. I'm not here to.
I'm asking about your opinion right now.
I think me today, I can
with the sexual assault shit though. One of the homies, right? You get caught up on some shit.
Yeah.
How you look at it, bro?
I feel like honestly, I feel like I may have to distance myself from a person, you know what I'm saying? But 15, 20 years later, if this guy is different, we may not. If I see him at the grocery store, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, fuck you. Because I've done stuff in my life, not to that extent, but anybody can judge anything you did and they might not fuck with it because of their own personal experience. But if I see him like 15 years down the line, I could just be like, oh man, how you doing? I could feel he's different, but I really don't know, you know what I'm saying? I would give him respect, but I'm not about to allow you to come into my personal life like you once were. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I got to disrespect you or make you feel beneath me. You know what I'm saying? But
piggybacking off that, what about famous people? Donald Trump. Several accusations. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like
that was hilarious.
Like why people like that is just giving a pass, and they just keep doing what the fuck they doing. Like,
John, I want to see what's your opinion.
Like, it's fucked up. Like if you white,
Devo, how y'all feel about how y'all feel about this?
I feel like the world is just unfair. So people who have money and power are gonna just
get a pass.
Get that advantage. I feel like for people like us, no, they don't get a pass, but they out here paying people bills and helping people make millions, billions of dollars. So no, nobody's gonna give a fuck because they're helping them.
That's fucked up, though. That's fucked up morally.
It's morally,
from everybody.
But the world is not. Nobody is very concerned about morals. I feel like people are just trying to get to the bag, trying to get their money, trying to survive. So morals just kind of.
I put morals before everything.
Fact, same. I'm a very moral person, but I've noticed even as a healthcare worker, morals are definitely just thrown to the side when it comes to money. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Can you get into that? Because I know before we started the interview, you kind of like. You were telling me about your experience being a nurse and some of the stuff you went through, especially during the Period.
Yes.
What's up with that?
Hopefully y'all don't get flagged. Don't use that word.
What?
Can we use a different term?
What?
You
get flagged for that?
Yeah, a lot of yeah. Okay, perfect.
What?
Perfect. Because misinformation and they don't.
Oh, yeah. These are big companies.
Can we just say the virus?
We got to be careful.
The virus.
Can we just say the virus?
Okay, yeah, we can say
virus.
the virus. With the virus, with the virus, it was like everything changed. I started nursing right before the pandemic hit, and it was all right. I mean, I wasn't on the specialty or floor that I wanted to be in, but I was working and I was, content. And then the pandemic hit and everything changed. It was like policies went out of the window. Everything changed, unfortunately. And I guess I feel like our safety as nurses kind of went out the window as well, especially when the pandemic got like really just in the middle of it. I want to say like, when did it hit? Like 2020?
2020, like in February, March.
I want to say like summer of 2020. It was
bad then.
It was so bad. But they didn't. The hospitals really didn't care. It would be any nurses on the floor and they would still be sending patients up. Like, and it's like, okay, who do they expect to take care of these people? And also a lot of doctors were kind of concerned of going in patients' room who had the virus. And they used
people are dying at this point.
Right. They were using us as, ways of communication. And it's like, I'm the nurse.
Wow.
You're the doctor. You need to be in there. So that was just, and then on top of that, it was just a lot of shortages, healthcare staff wise, supply wise. It was a lot. It was a lot. But I mean, I feel like healthcare has changed forever at this point because of, it's still shortages. And that was 2020, it's 2023, and there's still shortages in the hospital. There's still asking me to come back. They're still asking people to come back because there's just major shortages. But it's like, if you're not going to give us the quality equipment as well as the pay, it's like, no.
I was about to ask, did they at least, try to compensate you on the back end? Because
they tried to give us, I'm not going to say the word virus pay, but you had to work. And in addition to your 36, you had to work an additional 12 hours to even be considered for it. And I was like, I'm not finna work overtime to get even extra pay. And that was just one of the main reasons I even started traveling.
Yes.
Yeah. When I started traveling, though, the sad part is hospitals won't pay their nurses, but they will pay the travel nurses. Like when I was traveling, it was a major bag, like major, but I would, if I was dating staff, I would have never touched that type of money. Period. Like none. Like I would have never even gotten that close.
Why do you think they highlight those travel nurses like that?
Because they don't have to. What I've heard from nurses in the hospital is that they don't have to cover our insurance. They don't have to cover anything for us. We are literally at will employment, so they can fire us at any point.
Ooh, okay.
But
so it's a catch to everything almost.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't care if you fire me at any point. You're paying me a bag every week. That's not my concern. And then you can really easily pick up a travel nurse contract easier than some people would like to think. It's very easy to pick up a travel nurse contract. Yeah, it's very easy to pick up a travel nurse contract. And then the main reason I feel like they want to keep travel nurses there, they don't have to pay for our insurance. They don't have to pay for if anything happens, like we're not, travel nurses are you are literally there to fill in training. They don't have to train you. I literally had 2 hours of training before I started multiple travel contracts, but I was fine with that because as a nurse, you just learn, just put me where I need to be and I'm gonna do what I need to do. So
I think that was big there because now a lot of young ladies and men who want to be nurses just kind of learn the game.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't want to discourage because I do have a nice size nursing community and nursing school jewels, and I'm grateful for them. I don't want to discourage people from going into nursing. I rather say make sure you get your money's worth. Make sure you're not being overworked. Make sure you're getting quality pay, quality supplies, quality environment, because the environment also changes. As people get stressed, the environment gets stressed, and you don't want to be in that for 12 hours. So it's hard, but I feel like it's possible if it's something that you're like very, very passionate about.
Shout out to you, Debo. So to wrap that up, I know John want to move on, but like, so a key thing on that is young ladies and men, if y'all are interested in becoming nursing, first go get Debo's product to help you pass.
Before you even do that, if you're trying to become a nurse, you gotta pass the prereqs, find a good nursing school.
Oh shit! Okay,
an accredited nursing school on top
Talk
of
to
that.
me.
Please, you can't just go to any nurse. Make sure it's accredited because they were giving out fake nursing scholar.
she giving out the
about
game.
They was giving out fake nursing certificates, like graduation certificates.
But that's in Florida, right?
In Florida, no, in Georgia, there were some nurses that
Georgia
were
too?
caught in Georgia.
Wow.
Yeah, they were just. I don't know how they did it, but yeah, make sure it's accredited nursing school, and then come to me, and I'll help you get right.
Shout out to Debo.
Yeah, I heard that.
Shout out Big Debo.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Tap in with her. Please do go tap in with Debo. For sure. I want to mix it up though. Kind of get into some relationship shit. You know, Devo.
Hey,
Oh my gosh, you are hilarious.
hot seat. That's he hot.
Hot seat. Is
That's he out of there. Steaming.
She in that hot seat for sure. She in that hot seat.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, what?
What's some things you think men need to have before dating?
You need to have a goal, plan, something that you're going for in life. If you just sitting there living day to day, you don't need a relationship. That's what I think.
Sheesh.
She like a
Quick hit.
ice pick. Very sharp.
She get to it real quick.
Off the dome,
Oh
dog.
God, I ain't even got my next question ready.
Slow down. Slow down.
I feel like that's important though. That's important. That's important. Like you need to be striving towards something. If you're just, I'm just waking up and I'm here. It's like, okay,
But
what
let
else?
me ask you this though. Like,
Big.
what about potential? Do you really like? Do you put any value in potential or?
I know you got some stories.
Is it potential with work or is it just potential? Because if it's just what?
I was gonna say before I answered. This shit finna run out of space.
Is it potential with work or is it coulda, shoulda, woulda type potential? Because I feel like that is. I feel like I've seen potential where you're like, oh, this is what I'm finna do. That's what I'm finna do. And it's like, okay, I don't see any action building up to getting there. So I feel like that's important.
You need to see them actual
I need to
steps.
see. I need for me to, because I'm very big on like you cannot go based off potential. You really have to accept the person from where they're at because later down the line they may not change. They may not reach that potential that you are, hoping for. So you really got to look at it like where they at right now. Am I okay with that? And move forward from there. So that's why I don't even like really.
So you saying
I don't
like
really like potential because you don't know. It's a potential. It's a potential. It's not for sure. It's a risk, period. But I would prefer actions that are showing me like, okay, yeah, you moving towards something.
what if he got a job that's like not that good? Like he worked at a fast food spot or he,
How old are we at? If you working at a fast food spot, how old are we?
in his 20s? Well, our age,
Our age?
20,
And we're about 25,
I'm
26.
23 to 28 or something.
If somebody comes to me and they're 25 and they're working at a fast food spot and they don't have
No, I'm
what
saying
you
they got
mean?
potential to
They got-
goddamn
no.
get a
something
different
crazy.
job, but they working there.
I was about to say something crazy. No,
You gonna say they a bum?
What's you finna say, John?
I'm not gonna say they're a bum, but you're 25. You gotta. What's the backstory? Because I need a.
I was about to say because anybody working that got a
They
backstory.
gotta
They
have
in
a fucking backstory.
trouble. They ain't.
Right,
That ain't a
right.
job you just get. You
right,
feel me?
Yeah, especially
you ducking.
at 25.
You know what I mean?
At 25, I feel like if that's what you're doing at 25, what's the backstory?
Yeah.
Well,
And
if they
it's-
working to be a
it's-
manager. There.
No, I'm not working with no.
Debo,
manager
I
at
tell you
fast
what,
food
just off
restaurant.
this conversation here, they're not in the same class.
That is no. That is.
Yeah.
You're working to be a manager at a fast food restaurant. I'm gonna just say
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Or good luck.
Good luck. But that's not my nah.
Fuck off.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not
'Cause
I'm
we
not
still
an
need them.
asshole. We
Yeah.
do. You know what? We
Put up in the
do.
drive-thru. You need them.
We do. But why can't they be like teenagers?
Yeah.
Like 17, 18.
Right,
17,
right.
18 can be in there. I mean, it's not a lot to run a McDonald's, I don't think.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I feel like 17, 18, 20. 20. Okay, I'll give it.
That's the
20.
cutoff?
20 is like 20 is like the cutoff. I don't know.
Because even in college, you're
Okay,
interning
okay.
and
You don't
stuff.
think it's when you graduate, right?
You're right. When you,
Yeah, when you
graduate,
graduate.
that's the cutoff. Because I wasn't
Yeah.
even working at 20. I was focused on nursing school. So I'll say the cutoff is like when you graduate. When it's time to graduate and you haven't
found that job.
I don't even want to say found that job.
Found a better job.
I don't know. Yeah. If it's at McDonald's, I'm not going to lie. I would respect, I'm probably going to get hate for this. I would respect someone who is grinding, doing shit for themselves and making moves at 25 rather than someone who's working at a McDonald's.
For sure.
I feel like you can do so much more than a McDonald's. Like, there's just so much opportunity out here. More opportunity than our parents had. So
for sure,
you over here at McDonald's, it's like, damn.
I want to stop you though. You said something. I got a question for you.
Right.
And I need you to answer for all women.
No, I'm not answering for all women.
Real shit.
No, I'm answering for me. I'm answering for me because I can't agree with all women. Everybody's different.
Most definitely.
John was finna set you up.
He was about to set me up for failure. Set me up for failure, and everybody's about to be pissed. No, what's the question?
Do you believe that women, do you think they commit to the man or you think they commit to the lifestyle?
I can speak for myself. It doesn't matter. The lifestyle is not important. It depends on what the woman wants. For me, I feel like lifestyle is just not important. Lifestyle is, I feel like I can provide that for myself.
Remember, you're speaking for all women, right?
No, okay, for all women. I'm speaking for all the women who are trying to be bosses, trying to level up. So I would say, I don't know. I just feel like, no. I don't know.
I think it might be like, well, I respect your answer. Go ahead, D-Way.
Hey, I feel like, them women love that lifestyle.
The lifestyle, okay, I'm not
I think it's 70-30, like.
The life.
That's probably all right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, women definitely still respect them.
60-40.
Okay, when you say the lifestyle, what about like the emotional
we talking about money.
aspects?
We talking about money. We talking about whatever job they got. Whatever.
Talk to me, Debo. Talk to me.
I feel like a man can provide all the financial and everything, but
and be an asshole.
And if you're an asshole and you're not providing that emotional intelligence and that emotional connection that's needed, I don't give a fuck. You can have as much money in the world. I'm not finna really fuck with you like that.
But you probably at 30%.
That's what I'm saying. I can't agree. I can't agree. That's what I'm saying. I can only speak for myself because now I'm at this point where maybe when I was younger, but now I'm at this point where I had a career. I now have a business. I can very much provide for myself. So what else are you bringing besides providing? I do want a man that can provide that financial stability, but
they're not giving nothing else. Then
if I'm not getting nothing else out of it, I'm not really fucking with it. But that's just me though. I don't want to say that's all women because some women are like, well, if I have the lifestyle and I got the money,
oh, trust me,
he can do what he wants. But that's just not me. That's just not me.
I respect it. And what I was saying about the 70-30, I was saying like it might be 70% more of the character and the emotional side and like, or 60% of that and 40% the lifestyle.
What do you think is that off? What do you think is that much?
I just think it should be, it's
70%,
not.
I get you. No, 70% character. I agree with your first one. You're 70% character because I feel like money is money. Money is so just.
Well, you think 70% of women out here.
No. I'm saying, like I'm not saying 7% of women. Go ahead, Debo.
I feel like he's saying like if you're looking at the man as like 100%, 70% is the most important is the character. And I feel like that is 100% like the most important part for me. I feel like character reveals everything when it comes to the long run. I feel like money is just so temporary. It comes and goes so quick, but it's
you
like
can lose it all.
Yeah, facts. So it's like if you have a
where are you at after that?
Right. And if you don't have like
you can't hold a conversation. Can't hold a conversation.
You can't, yeah.
You're not funny.
Like, yeah, that's just so much. It's so much that goes into it. Yeah, I don't see it's definitely like you said, that 70-30 is like a balance. Like 30% of how can you provide, and 70% is like, what am I dealing with on a daily basis? Your character, your actions, your emotions.
When we just sitting on the couch, when we just sitting in the bed.
Exactly.
Definitely.
That's facts. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Nah. Huh? Nah, not really. I thought.
For sure.
I think that was a smooth one. Like if we wanted to end it, that was
Get up out of here?
Yeah. I mean, I like Debo in the pod. She's pretty
I
damn.
know.
Articulate yourself and
Nah, big facts. If y'all want to see Debo back on,
Let me know.
let us
put it
know
in the comments. Yeah.
Tap in with us.
Yes.
Tap
I
in.
would love it. I would love it.
Tap in. Before
sure.
we get up out of here, though, Debo, go ahead and let them know where to find you at again.
Oh, yes. Y'all can find me. Really, I'm really just not really social right now. But business-wise, you can find me Nursing School Jewels on Instagram, Facebook, Amazon, Twitter, Etsy. Everything. If you type in Nursing School Jewels on Google, I have hella different links that you can find me at and get in contact with me.
Most definitely. For sure, another great episode.
Definitely, bro.
Thanks.
Another great episode. And again, if any nursing students out there, please go tap in with Debo. She has a great resource, great tool for you to use and take advantage of.
For sure.
You know, you definitely want to tap in with her. You know, you won't be disappointed.
Definitely won't be disappointed. You're going to be prepared for nursing school.
Big facts.
Facts.
She gave up a lot of
That
games.
shit
too.
expensive.
For sure.
Oh, it's very expensive. So, yeah, I'm hoping you cut them costs in half maybe.
In half?
Yeah, in half. Because if you, nursing school is hard. And if you retake a class, you get put back a semester. So you got to redo the whole semester. So it's like,
all
you
them
better
folks
get that
who
shit
fail.
right the first
Oh, yeah.
time.
Trust me, I know.
All them folks who failed up here when we was in school.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no names, but
Shit
yeah,
hectic.
it's-
It very, very stressful. All of that. Yeah.
everybody ain't make it out.
Nah,
True
big facts.
that. Oh, wow. Yeah, nope. Not everybody definitely did not make it out. Nursing school is a beast.
Facts though. But it's your boy John. Again, I'm here on my guy, Derek EAB.
Right.
Charles Scott.
Big Debo.
Debo.
And we up out of here.